We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Trashman didn't get my trash today. Oh, why? Because they want more pay. Buses on strike wanna raise and fare, so they can help pollute the air. But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs of carousel, changing people's heads around. Go underground, young man. People make the world go round. Wall Street losing on every share. They're blaming it on your hair. Big men smoking in their easy chair, on a fat cigar without a care. But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs of carousel, changing people's heads around. Go underground, young man. People make the world go round. But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs of carousel, changing people's heads around. Go underground, young man. People make the world go round. People make the world go round. People make the world go round.
World go. That was hot.
Yo, that was hot, wasn't it? I know everybody was feeling. I know everybody was feeling that. We was in here bopping just now. Yo. Welcome back to another week of the Sabir Bey Show on LA Talk Live. I gotta have something for everybody, man. I bet everybody thought I was gonna come on with some hip hop. Nah, I wasn't. Nah, I had to do that. I was feeling this song all week long, all weekend, and I was like, yo, I gotta play this, man, to touch people. I don't think they understood that. They did that in 1974. I think that song was done. And
Wow.
yeah, man, that's a oldie but goodie. They say, you back in Philly, we say oldie but goodie. Ain't that right, Rich? Oldie but goodie. You know what I mean?
Man, you dug back into the dusties for that one, brother, and I got to give you another round of applause, man. I think everybody was on that journey with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That I had to do that. I want to say welcome back to the Sabir Bey Show on LA Talk Live, the only show that's going to be. Yeah, I ain't even gonna go there with that. We gonna go there with that, but it's the live show right now. Let's say this in LA Talk Live. Let's do that.
All right.
Because we do a lot of things here. Let me give a shout out to my team right now. We got Kristen Little's going to go into the astrology. Peace, Chris.
Peace.
You got my health guru Ray Stone sitting in the building.
Yo.
What's up, Ray?
What up?
It's all love. And we got my man Alberto sitting in with me. And
No.
And I can't forget my DJ Hayes, man.
Hey.
You know, and also
Say it again.
His mic is-
say it again.
Yes, sir. We up in here.
Yes, sir. And I have to always give
Not so loud next time, would you?
and I have to give a shout out to my man, actually DJ Sal, because Sal's taking care of some personal things with his family. He will be back with us very shortly. So the fam is still here. I just want to say, look, man, the show is only getting even better. We've been here starting January the 1st. And like I said, it's been just getting better and better. We got a hell of a people that's coming in on the show. We got people lined up. You know, I spoke with Mortal Technique sometime last week. Tech will be calling in or coming in when he's in LA. So we got a lot of people.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's going to be, it's just at the beginning.
Yeah.
Just the beginning.
Getting started.
Yeah, just getting started. You know. Also, we have a special guest that will be actually calling in, Professor Griff. From Public Enemy. They're actually doing and actually he just landed. He just texted me earlier and said he just landed here, but the schedule is mad crazy, but he'll be calling in because I believe they're getting an award tonight.
Okay.
I believe it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or something like that. And so he actually will be calling in because we're going to be talking about open letter, you know, and talking about open letters. We're talking about this thing with Jay-Z. We're going to be talking about current events.
Yes, sir.
So I want everybody to sit back, grab a pen, tell a friend. You can check us out on Twitter, Skype us, LA Talk Live. I mean, you Tebow. I mean, we everywhere, man.
Everywhere.
We
LA
everywhere.
Talk Live, Atlanta Talk Live. Let's
Yeah,
take a moment out
yeah.
to shout to BostonTalkLive.com
Yes, sir.
for obvious reasons. Hey, now, Sabir, I've got a song for you, man. I want to play.
I don't want to hear it. What is it about?
Come on,
I don't
man.
know. It's not, what is it? What the show is? What is it about?
You're going to love this song.
I don't want a sentimental joint.
No.
What's the show? What is it about?
You're going to love this song. Can I rock this? Can
Go
you
ahead,
trust
bro.
me on this one?
Go ahead, man. Cause we had some songs.
Let's just let this rock, okay? Check this out. Check it out. Check it out.
Oh, come on, man.
Check it out. Hold on.
Truth seekers. Mia.
They want more money, but the board won't pay.
Come on, he gonna go there with the Jacksons, man. Come on, man.
Hold on. Check this out.
Okay. Put the coke down, now we selling CDs. Regime change from here to overseas. Hustling, moving the muscling. Do this for my nephew Justin. Do this for the political soldiers locked in. Negroes on the block getting framed again. Can't go to war cause I ain't got my money right. But when I do, I'ma make sure y'all brothers see the light. Buy the blueprints, what's the best way to get in? How many guns we got, what sellers he in? We moved in on broad daylight when they least expected it. We perfected it. Hop on the roof, jumped in the chopper. Disappeared like David Copper. Dropped us off in DC. Loaded on the oil boat and proceed by sea. Figured that the plane would be too obvious. So far the plan was so marvelous. I was kinda surprised it wasn't that hard. I already paid off the National Guard. POWs feeling free as a bird. Not quite, but we halfway to Johannesburg. This was a dream I had on August 17th. Woke up smiling when I was 2018. To my political soldiers, the refugees.
Teachers on strike, no more school today. They want more money, but the board won't pay.
Bullet. Liquors on every corner. Take back the community cause it's hot like a sauna. 50 cent sodas, tropical fantasies. Sterilize the sperm to stop the Black Sea. Chinese trying to get us with MSG. They don't even eat the food they serve, and what it be? Genocide triple fold. Bad business going on in the hood, and we got no control. Meat in the supermarket, mad old. Mark down the prices, that shit is guaranteed to get sold. But what you want the broke to do? That shit is economical to my pocket, so I eat it too. Only as free as your choices. You know it's bad, but you disregard your inner voices. Get a license for your peace and patrol the block. I gotta do the same, let's go join the flock. Blood, Crips, Latin Kings, and whoever else. Take back the block, we got nothing else. Show them why the gang got together in the first place. So our people have a chance in this rap race. I own ambulances, I own police force. Cause 911 has no remorse, I'm saying. Meet your fireman and cook for them every day. So when your crib on fire, they coming with no delay. Makes sense, yo. I don't want the kitchen on fire.
Teachers on strike.
Well, you know, I just had to drop that on you, man.
Yeah, you had to drop that.
That's a little something called Community Talk by a cat named Okai. Saba will hook you up with him. Next time you see Saba up in the studio, holler at him about this boy Okai. Nice,
That
huh?
was nice. That was
Conscious.
Nice. That was nice. I like what he's
You
saying.
feeling that, Sabir?
I ain't conscious. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what conscious is.
Word.
I'm just
Okay,
aware. I'm just aware because
Back
people
to
use that.
DJ
They use that word too loosely. You know, like, I'm conscious. You know what I mean? Conscious. Just be aware.
Conscious of what?
Conscious of what? Everybody conscious of something.
Mhm.
You know, come on, let's be real. You know, so we throw that word around live. I want to say again, welcome back to Sabir Bey Show on LA Talk Live. Yo, we got a heck of a show jumping off, man. Like I said, this is only January, March, April. I mean, we have a hell of a show jumping, and I get it. And I'm gonna say shout out to all my family that's overseas, everybody that's in New York. My jeweler, Jade, like this beautiful jewelry that she has, like yo, like listen, I have to first say I thank you for everybody that listens every week and that's hit me on Facebook and say, yo, we love the show. Yo, we need it back in Philadelphia. No, I've been in Philadelphia. We did radio. That's old. Because once you're gone, it's gone. It's out. I'm done. Unless they got a big paycheck for me, maybe I'll come back. You know, that's about the only way I would get back there. I might.
Not happening. I mean, we ain't giving you up.
Yeah,
that's
might.
not happening, dude.
Well, you better come up with a big paycheck too. Then.
Well,
I don't know about all that one, but
you're already coming up with a big.
You know,
paycheck.
I'm just saying I'm coming up with the big paycheck. That's different. He already said I'm coming with the big paycheck.
Big and getting big.
You know, but yeah, but I get a lot of hits, you know, from people, and big up to my man Dawood, man. He said he pulled out a CD. Matter of fact, he said a cassette tape. From 2005 when I was doing radio. He said, yo, I got to get you this the cassette tape where y'all was cassette taping it. I was like, wow, cassette tape. That was in 2004, 2005.
Take it way back.
Yeah, you know, and he said, I got to send that to you, brother, because people in LA think you just started this. No, I've been in this game for like 10 years on radio.
Since cassette tape.
Yeah, since cassette tape. I mean, then the CDs, then little mini, you know, the little mini joints. I'm like, we went through stages with this, man. Right. So there's a lot of things, like I said, that we're going to be covering. But when we come back, I want to get into our astrology, but we do have, I believe, Professor Griff will be calling in because he just got off the flight in L.A. And we have my brother Hakeem from Channel Live. Those that's not familiar, Spark Mad Isms. Wake up in the morning, got me yearning for herb.
Yeah.
Hakeem will be calling in on the second hour because we share the same views. There's a lot of things that's going on. So we want to cover this marathon crap. We're going to talk about this Jay-Z piece, you know, because I was on the Shock Factor, and the ignorance of the individual sister that was on there was crazy. He was wrong. Y'all should have seen the show. He was wrong for what Jay did. I said, no, he was right for what he did. Right. You know what I mean? And there's a piece that with Hugo Chavez, not Hugo Chavez, I think it was Castro visiting South Africa, Mandela. There's a piece, and if you see if you can find it, brother, it's actually an interview that he had going down there talking to the brothers and sisters in South Africa. He was talking about how they're Cubans too. You know, it's a whole history behind that. Yo, it's deep. It's an old footage that I happened to find. But I want everybody to get a pen, grab a piece of paper. Don't take what Sabir says here at face value. I want y'all to do your own research, not what the Daily Snooze is telling you, because it's misleading. So we're going to talk about this Boston Marathon. We're going to talk about Jay-Z. I want y'all to sit back and listen closely to every lyric, and I'm going to dissect this whole video, this whole song of what Jay was saying. Now, this is a remix that him and Jay-Z just did. So I want y'all to sit back and listen to this real quick. Come on with the mixing, man. Let's get into this track real quick. This is called Open Letter, which is the show is called Open Letter 2. We'll be right back.
People, party people, can y'all get funky? Yeah. So Sunday folks, can y'all get funky? The Zulu Nation, can y'all get funky? Yeah. Just hit me. Just take the phone, girl, hit me. Just get on down and hit me. Man, my life gets so funky now, hit me. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, stand the fuck up. God damn it. Let this shit knock. I done turned Havana to Atlanta. Wide varied shirts and bandanas. Every tiny thing that got me, I switched the planner. Bulletproof this radio scanner. Ballin' to they banners.
getting too much bread, they try to jam you. Boy from the hood forgot White House clearance. Sorry, y'all, I don't agree with y'all parents. Politicians never did shit for me, except lie to me, distort history. Wanna give me jail time in the fine? Fine, let me commit a real crime. I might buy a kilo for cheap beef. Out of spite, I just might flood these streets. Hear the freedom in my speech. Got an onion from Universal, read it and weep. Would've bought the Nets to Brooklyn for free, except I made millions off of you fucking dweeb. I still own the building, I'm still keeping my seats. Y'all buy that bullshit, y'all better keep y'all receipts. Obama said chill, you gon' get me impeached. You don't need this shit anyway, chill with me on the beach.
Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today.
Common sense. My man went to Cuba, caught in a political triangle Bermuda. The same way they said she was a shooter. Asada Shakur, they tried to execute her. I went to Cuba to see her. We should free her like we should Mumia. Can't a nigga rap and make movies? Y'all seen that Fox News tried to do me? They say I'm too black, like it's lights out. Might not get invited back to the White House. Still with the Obamas I ride. I meet the president on the south side. March the streets, parade for peace. Shorties keep shooting, they need a release. Trying to eat in the belly of the beast. I'm calling LeBron and carrying the heat. Y'all gon' learn today, like you're listening to Malcolm and MLK. Media saying shit that ain't there, but we fall down and get back up. Kevin Ware, it's so political. I don't trust figures. When it come to revolution, this is us, nigga.
Revolution. Y'all gonna learn today.
We almost want to start a revolution. You know, whenever I'm threatened, I start shooting. Catch your body, head to Houston. I'm in Cuba, I love Cuban. This communist talk is so confusing. When it's from China, the very mic that I'm using. Idiot win, the Bob Dylan, the rap music. You're an idiot, baby. You should become a student. Oh, you gon' learn today.
Y'all gonna learn today.
Where the fuck have you been? The world's under new management. The new role model. Fuck this Zoolander shit.
Knowledge.
Y'all gonna learn today.
Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn. Hey, listen,
wow.
If y'all never heard it, you heard it here on the Sabir Bey Show. Trust me, that's the music that I'm talking about right there.
Yes, sir.
Let me give a breakdown of what my man said, what the person was talking about on Friday, and it was very ignorant. Talking about he shouldn't been going to Cuba. You heard what Common said. I want the Cuba to go visit Asada. You heard what he said, right? Somebody trying to crucify my man for. Listen, let me get this straight for everybody. Cubans are our people. Don't get it twisted. They are our people. It's just the ignorant black people that don't get it.
Right.
That's who don't get it. The ignorant blacks. And like he said, if you want to charge me for a real crime, let me go buy a kilo from Chief Keef and I flood the whole block.
Right.
You heard what he's saying, right? This is what he's building
yeah.
on. He's telling you, if you really want to get me for a crime, let me go buy a brick. You know what I mean? From Chief. I said, yeah, I like that. So Common is on the same board. That's why I said we're here. We ain't never going nowhere. We're here. The real cats, the real ones who have two balls in the king, like Jay said, the more money you get, the more they trying to trap you. Let's be real. Realistically, he said the politicians ain't do nothing but lie to us and distort history. I'm gonna repeat that. Maybe some politicians is listening. The politicians ain't do nothing to us but lie to us and distort history.
Right.
They even lied about us being here. Our ancestors have been on this land before the Europeans came in. And I'm going to say this clear again. The only immigrants here are Europeans. Let's be realistic. This is how it is. Let's be realistic. Don't call somebody else an alien when they're aliens themselves. That they can't tell you what laws are and where you can and cannot go when this is your land. This is how it is. And we're going to get, and this is how we're going to walk into this subject, because when this whole thing was going on, Obama comes out and says, before we, because I want to get into the astrology, because I know she got some stuff to say over here on that tip. But when Obama kept saying, we're not coming up as America, well, you say Democrats or Republicans, we're coming out as Americans. I said, well, did you talk to somebody from Brazil yet, or Venezuela, or Cuba?
Mexico,
because that's America, right?
Right.
Or Canada.
Right.
They're not attacking, and I said this last week, they're not attacking America. They're attacking the United States. And people don't wake up just doing things to be doing something to somebody. You have to do something.
Right.
Me, personally, when I go places, you know, it could be offensive, whatever. It's not offensive. I watch how many Europeans around me. I'm being realistic. I'm a realist. You know, I'll be very careful, and I'll get nervous when police around me in a crowd too, because they're looking for them, not looking for us, because they never came to our hood to bomb our hoods.
Oh yeah. Right.
You know, I've been to the band festival in Brooklyn many times, and if you look suspicious in there, if you look outside of this, you getting beat down at the band festival, and I'm just being real. And you know what a doomsday in Philadelphia. Now we amalgamating with them, you know. So yes, if you're around them, that's what's going to happen. And then again, it could have been their own people too. So it's a whole lot of stuff that we have to get straightened out and stop playing this game. But let's get into this astrology. Welcome back to the Sabir Bey Show, LA Talk Live. Please feel free to hit us up at 323-247-7443. That's 323-247-7443. And yo, don't be afraid to ask any questions. This is what this forum is for. It's open to everyone.
Right.
Okay? Let's get into the astrology. Kristen Little.
Yes. Okay, so like I tell everyone, you know, I specialize in cosmophysics, and that is the physical manifestation of the planetary energy. And in the beginning of Aries season, I talked about how Aries represents the blood, it represents war, aggressive activity, and all the planets that are in Aries right now represents groups and emergency situations, fire, explosions, eruptions, all that kind of stuff. And I've mentioned that, I've documented it. And so here we have another situation, the Boston Marathon that took place yesterday, and there was an explosion that took place at the finish line.
Who did that? Who did it?
Now, and the thing is, planetary energy is there, but it doesn't cause anything, but it sets the stage, you know. And the fact that and people can capitalize off of it if they use it, you know, they can channel the energy however they want to. Yeah, right. So I don't have all the details of what took place yesterday, but I'm just looking at this article that you passed to me right before the show. And it says the war zone, now mind you, Aries deals with war, the war zone at mile 26. There are so many people without legs. Now, the number 26 is very significant. Number one, the sun and Mars, which the sun represents, it's what we focus on, you know, what brings, what life and light is brought to, you know, our attention. And Mars deals with emergency situations. It deals with war. It deals with crisis and all that kind of stuff. It also deals with competition. And here we are at a race, at a competition that people.
Wow.
And so they conjuncted. And for those of you who are not familiar with that terminology, is a conjunction is when two planets meet at the same mathematical degree in the heavens. So they conjuncted yesterday at 26 degrees. And here it says that the war zone took place at mile 26. Now, the other thing is that if you look on the periodic table, the number that 26 is associated with is iron. And iron is associated with the blood, which again brings us back to Aries energy. And if you look at the pictures and the images from this whole explosion, you know, they keep saying, oh, there was blood everywhere. There was blood everywhere. And you see, you know, of course, it's a crisis situation, medical attention. That you know, that was part of it. Now, another part, they said that there were so many people without legs. Well, well, the planet Uranus, which is in Aries right now, because there's 4 planets that are in Aries. It's Mercury, Uranus, the Sun, and Mars, all in Aries. And Uranus represents the leg, the lower part of the leg. And I find that very interesting that, you know. And another thing, that took place in I think it was November of last year. We had an eclipse, and we had one in November and one in December. And anytime you have an eclipse, it's like it makes a bookmark in the heavens, or like it's an energetic bookmark, we'll say. And anytime that you have the moon or any of the planets that brush by that same bookmark, you have an event that will take place that triggers that energy that was present during that eclipse. So we had the Sandy Hook, the thing with the children, when the children got, when they went into the school and shot up the children. That was one event. The dude that went into the theater, the Batman situation, that was another event. That these are all triggered by the eclipse, and the planets that passed by the eclipse points. And this, again, is another situation that got triggered by the eclipse, referring back to the eclipse that took place. So all this stuff is very interesting to me. And also the number 26, just a shout out to my people, brother A. Rashid. He talks about the Kabbalah all the time, and that the number 26 is the secret number of God or Yahweh, and anytime we see that number, it is significant to God, God doing his thing. So I, just putting all these pieces together.
That's something though. Man. That is something.
And the number 144 is also prevalent in the articles that you see about what took place yesterday, that 144 people were injured. And
that's
144
I'm serious. That's what some crazy people right now may be even thinking. That's conspiracy. No.
Right.
This is this is science. What's going on?
Right.
They plan everything by that.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
How you going to have an explosion?
Right.
During that time.
And they also said that bomb sniffing dogs were there. They happened to be there.
There was a drill before that.
Oh, was it?
There was a drill.
Oh, wow.
A bomb drill.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
A bomb drill. And the funniest thing is that they said it was a dark skin. This is what I say. This is the funny. They can't blame Arabs no more. They said a dark skin or black man with a backpack. I said I was just watching Deja Vu yesterday, and I'm bugging out, like looking at the movie Deja Vu with Denzel, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like,
right?
You know what I mean?
Thing,
right.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So like I said, planetary energy needs an outlet. So whether you use it to your advantage, or when you have the powers that be are aware of it and they can create a situation that puts forth their agenda, what they want to do. So
we got to go to a break. We're going to take a break. You listen to the Sabir Bey Show, LA Talk Live. Listen, I tell you, it's going to get hot. Listen, I got to give a shout out to Jessica. She's a part of that Sabir Bey team. She's in Florida right now at the music. We in Florida. The Sabir Bey Show is actually at the music festival in Orlando, Florida right now.
Wow.
We networking in Florida right now. There's a lot
out there?
Yeah, she's down there. And I suppose she kept saying, "Could you get on the plane and get here? Could you get on the plane and get here?" Yo, but I got my representative Jessica down there repping the Sabir Bey Show at the music festival. So I'm telling you, we're everywhere. Stay tuned. Get a pen. Tell a friend. Sabir Bey Show, LA Talk Live. We'll be right back.
We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Do you suffer from degenerative diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, fibroid tumors, high cholesterol, genital herpes, or a plethora of other diseases that rob you of a quality life? If so, then visit the website of herbalist Tahuti Ma'atra at dhealthstore.com and open the door to natural healing at an affordable price. dhealthstore.com is over products created by herbalist Tahuti Ma'atra, specifically designed to help you heal the natural and safe way. At dhealthstore.com, you'll find everything from herbal formulas and cleanses, such as Tahuti's famous full body detox, as well as herbal teas, extracts, natural body butters, lotions, creams, children's products, hair care products, and of course, sexual enhancement products for both men and women. So visit the website of Tahuti Ma'atra, dhealthstore.com, or call toll free at 1-888-823-9416. dhealthstore.com.
Journey Sisters is an organization that embodies and captivates women from all walks of life. Our membership includes 44 women that are constantly growing in the areas of personal development and community involvement. Monthly, we offer free leadership classes at McCade's Restaurant. Journey aims to inform women in the areas of heart disease and HIV and AIDS. Experience the journey now by logging into www.journeymosaicinc.com. Toll free 888-906-5519. Journey with no excuses.
Hey, what's up? It's your girls, Forbidden Gems, inviting you to join us every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. sharp for the hottest, livest talk show, Forbidden Tuesdays.
Join us as we expose the new generation of love and dating and help y'all run the game right. Ladies beware, fellas bring out your notepads.
So don't forget to tune in to
Forbidden Tuesdays
exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream TV. This is
LA Talk Live,
and we are more than just talk.
You ready?
A signification which is of tremendous importance to people like ourselves who are the marginalized of the world. And Africa, as a mother country to so many Cubans, needed to be addressed as part and parcel of the worldwide thing of African liberation.
Right from the beginning, Cuba's revolutionary ideals not only spread throughout Latin America, but also forged strong ties with national liberation leaders such as Sékou Touré, Amilcar Cabral, Julius Nyerere, Zamora Machel, and Agostino Neto.
Cuando se produce la invasión de Angola por tropas regulares de África del Sur, no podíamos cruzarnos de brazos. Y cuando el MPLA solicitó nuestra ayuda, le ofrecimos la ayuda necesaria.
In 1975, as Angola moved towards independence from Portugal, the CIA, along with the apartheid government of South Africa, tried to bring down the new Angolan government. At the request of the Angolan president, Fidel sent 36,000 troops to keep the South African forces from attacking Luanda, the capital. For many Cubans, whose ancestors were African slaves, the fight in Angola was a way to repair a debt to history.
Ustedes son los del regimiento, ¿verdad? ¿Qué tiempo llevan por acá?
No, yo poco tiempo.
Poco tiempo. ¿Tú de dónde eres?
Santiago.
¿Pero tú?
Santiago, Cuba.
Veo muchos santiagueros aquí, este regimiento está lleno de santiagueros. ¿Y tú de dónde?
Ciego de Ávila.
Ciego de Ávila.
In 14 years of war, over 300,000 Cubans, doctors, teachers, and engineers, as well as soldiers, played an important role in Angola. More than 2,000 lost their lives. In 1988, Fidel sent in more Cuban troops for the decisive battle at Quito Cuernavaca and directed operations from Cuba. The defeat of the South African army drove a large nail into the coffin of apartheid and helped advance the struggle of the South African people.
Una derrota en aquellas condiciones hubiera podido significar el fin de la Revolución Cubana. Y todo eso ocurrió después del 75. Pero hay que reunir todo el material y eso. Pero nosotros no hemos escrito ni siquiera la historia de la Revolución Cubana.
Had it not been
for the Cuban presence in Africa, and in particular in Angola, the history of Africa would have never been what it is now. One of the greatest friends that Cuba has is Nelson Mandela and his appreciation for what the Cuban people did and Fidel Castro. But I think if you don't understand that history, then you'll never really understand the enormous success and the importance of the Cuban Revolution.
Wow. Yo, that's some history.
There you go.
Now, that is history for all you doubt sayers talking about communist crap. Jay-Z, communist going to Cuba. It's your family.
Oh, yeah.
It's your family. And all you doubt sayers, y'all can call us up right now. You United States lovers. I don't know. I'm a
Corporation lovers.
I'm an American. I'm the original Aboriginal American. The original. Okay? I'm not a United Statian. Don't get that twisted. And it's not play on words. That's what it is. There are United Statians. I am an American. That's North, South, Central. And if you study Morse literature, you will get it. North, South, Central, and all the adjoining islands is America. So when they say they bombing or doing something to America, they're doing it to the United States. They have burned their bridges, and they have to keep us divided amongst our people. This is like with this whole South African thing. And actually, Cuba and South Africa, they're allies. I mean, you got to look at the history. I mean, even Canada is now with Cuba. So it's like, really, is it America or is it the United States? So this is why they don't want real hip hop on radio. They want shit hop on radio. They ain't talking about nothing.
To clog the brain.
Say it again.
To clog the brain.
Clog the brain. There it is.
Right.
You know, and that's the word from Professor Griff. He said shit hop. It ain't hip hop. It's shit hop.
Yep,
you know.
right.
So yeah, you know, you said you wanted to share something.
Yes.
Let's
Okay.
go back to this subject.
Yes, please.
So during the break, Ness came in and he was talking about how the last mile at the 26th mile was dedicated to the Sandy Hook families. And I just found the article online. It says a group of parents from Newtown, Connecticut is running the Boston Marathon on April 15, 2013 in memory of the 26 people killed in the mass shooting in Connecticut in December. And then it says it says we're also runners and we are here to run 26 miles for 26 lives. I mean,
why? What about the
number
56?
26?
What's with the 60 bullets that the cops shot a brother up in New York? I mean, I'm just trying to.
You
know, another thing that kills me about this, they always say, and our people are the most, man. We're the worst, seriously. I want to pray for the people that's in Boston. What happened to praying for the brothers that the cops shot down in the street? I never hear nobody saying that. I never hear them say, I want to pray for the families of, come on, man, get some balls. Like, for real, I want to pray for the families in Boston. No, don't be around them. I ain't going to do it. That karma's a B.
Go the other way.
Malcolm said chickens coming home to roost never made me sad, always made me glad. But the chickens only coming home to roost. It's happening. It's karma. It's called karma.
Yes.
You know, so you may not pay, but you know, your children may pay.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
you can't escape karma.
you can't escape karma. It doesn't matter which way. Like we get on these. Yeah, I'm sorry because they. No, I just don't want to be around them. You should see me when I'm out. I get paranoid.
I've seen you.
I get paranoid. Listen. I just went to their corporate courthouse in Long Beach. You should have seen how fast I was trying to get out of there. I'm like, yesterday, I'm in this mug. Like, I said, could you tell me where the extortion room? The traffic room at. I called it extortion room. So everybody in the office was like in the hallway was laughing at me. I said, yeah, it's extortion. Yeah. You know, so we going through this whole, you know, it was a sister and she was saying, well, you can't take your marker. And I had a chain piece to my wallet. And I'm like, she said, well, you can't can't take it. I said, what do you think? I'm going to hang myself? What, I'm going to walk? I said, listen, yo, I'm making jokes as I'm walking into this place, man. And I'm like, only people who do things to people are afraid and need security like this. You've done something. This is why you need extra security. I can't take a marker with me in my pocket.
Right.
Chapstick? Seriously?
Come on.
I don't worry. Listen, what I talk about, I don't walk with security. I walk with God, if that's the case. I am God. See what I'm saying? Right. That's the difference.
Right.
When you're walking being paranoid, and as I'm walking through here, and I'm like, I'm scared being around y'all. This is what I told, and it was a brother that was there. And really, I was really alluding to the sister and the brother. You know what I mean? The sheriff that was down there. I'm really talking about them. And I'm like, I'm afraid of y'all. Y'all got guns, I can see. Y'all lock people up for not paying a ransom. You know, I'm literally saying this as I'm walking in this corporate courthouse. And I'm saying corporate courthouse because that's what it is. It was founded in a certain time frame. So it's corporate. And the funny thing about what happened yesterday, as I'm up there, they telling people if you can't pay a fine, we're going to charge you extra $300. And then if I'm like, wait a minute, and then it's going to go your credit report. I said, credit report? What? Wait a minute. Listen, y'all. I'm trying to figure this thing out. I'm like, how is it that if I don't pay this ticket, it's going on a credit report? That's corporate things. Really. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, and I'm making a light of it by joking about these things. Like, yo, this is what happens. But we got cats that get on these radio shows and act like buffoons and act like, oh, like I said, God bless America and nowhere else. I'm like, huh? And let's pray for the children, the people that's in Boston. And I'm like, well, my thing is like, let's pray for the cats that the cop just shot down 60 times. Let's pray for their family. Let's look out for their family.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be real. You know, if you're looking for sympathy on this show, it ain't happening. I don't get down like that. I deal with reality. As Kara Swin said, it's all about reality.
Yes.
You
gotta say.
You gotta say what you said earlier,
right,
brother.
During the break.
Oh, the Family Guy. The Family
They telling
Guy.
It is crazy. Last month, this Family Guy episode comes out. You know, Peter Griffin, for some unknown reason, he's winning a marathon, and it happens to be in Boston. And the only way that he can win this marathon is if he gets a little help and some bombs goes off and kills the people that are behind him. And so he can win the race.
Let me throw in a few words in here. I believe we may have Professor Griff on the line, but just to recap, that was on March 17th when that episode came out of Family Guy.
Wow.
There you go. And actually, Seth MacFarlane now is saying that was a hoax, that episode never came out. That's just somebody made those clips of Family Guy.
They must have told him something.
Yeah, so they're denying it, and actually, who is it? TiVo, I believe it is. They're actually going into your cable box and deleting it.
Wow.
Because it never existed. You know,
there you go.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Propaganda.
Pull that down.
Propaganda,
it never existed.
Propaganda of the media, the fourth branch of government.
Wow.
Who we got on the line?
No, we lost them. They weren't patient enough.
Wow, yeah.
219, so I don't know where the heck that is. But
actually, that's Chicago. That's my man. That's
Chi-town.
Mel Jackson. Actually, he was trying to call in. He was trying to call in back to back, but
now I gotta race home and try to get those.
Yeah,
download it somewhere.
I know.
All right, hurry up. We gotta hurry up.
Put it on YouTube, Pope.
Actually, no, because YouTube is actually sending messages to people saying that if they keep it up, they're going to ban their account. So you have to remove it or have your account suspended. I mean, this is where it's getting to right now.
Let me download it and then I'll erase it.
Did you hear what Jay-Z said about banning?
Let me give you a recap before you get into that. It was two different scenes that was in that Family Guy episode. One of them was Peter Griffin being interviewed. Oh, so you won the race. So he's sitting in a director's chair saying, yeah. And in the background is a picture of him in his car. And you see a whole bunch of people that have been run over or something like blood or stuff. You can see it on the floor. The second shot, which was him talking to his friends, and they told him, so how'd you pull it off? It looks like they're at a Mediterranean restaurant. They're all dressed with burqas, not burqas, but Arab garments. And he said, oh, hold on. He's making a phone call, and then that's when you hear the explosion.
Yes.
Boom. Oh, that must be a wrong number. He dials again. You hear the explosion again.
Wow.
But that episode never existed. I'm sorry, Sabir. Go ahead, man.
No, I'm just. I just wanted to play this piece because this is an interview.
Always precursors.
This is an interview that Jay-Z, I think, responded. I thought this was an interview that he responded back to this whole critic thing.
Okay.
You know, but I really want people to pay attention to what Jay is saying in this track. And I'm going back again to Friday. It was a sister. I was on a Shock Factor, and the sister was you here when you heard the conversation, right? What do you? I mean, but she was saying he was wrong. He shouldn't have did this. She talked about Lupe. I said, you really want to fit into this system? Wow. You want to fit into this corrupted system? Are you listening to what they're saying? He's saying in this song.
She's hearing him, but not
a brother from the hood got White House clearance. Never did shit for me. And distort history. Listen. Do a real crime.
I might buy a kilo for cheap beef. Out of spite, I just
now that's a crime, right? This is what he's saying.
Freedom in my speech.
Freedom in my speech.
Universal, read it and weep. Would have bought the next to Brooklyn for free. Except I made millions off of you fucking dweeb.
Listen.
I still own the building, I'm still keeping my seats. Y'all buy that bullshit, y'all better keep y'all receipts. Obama said chill, you gon' get me impeached. You don't need this shit anyway, chill with me on the beach.
He's saying chill on the beach.
Y'all gonna learn today.
Now, she said because he said Obama's name, he was wrong. No, he's telling him, come on, man, you don't need this. Come over here.
Right.
Chill with us. We got your back. Because if you watch what is happening right now, all this stuff is falling on Obama's watch.
Of course.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
It ain't that we're against him. We just saying, dude, you setting your own self up, cutting your own throat.
Yes.
Right.
Because if you watch, if you listen, he said, I love Cubans. I love Cubans too. That's my people. Now listen to this. We're saying about the communists. if it's China, it's cool. What they call communists at one time? What they ever call communists one day?
I believe they're still the United Republic of China.
There you go. So listen to what Jay said. That's why they don't want this on the radio. Learn today. I like the little Kevin Hart piece right there. If y'all don't know, that's what Kevin Hart said. Y'all gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today on Sabir Bey Show on LA Talk Live. Y'all gonna learn today.
You got no choice.
Yo, but through the whole track, he's trying to tell people to listen out what's going on. There's it's been so many killings on Obama's watch. I mean, presidents have been killed on Obama's watch. Stuff have been happening. The movie Olympus Has Fallen. There was another movie. What's the movie I just showed y'all in the room? It was called
White House Is Falling.
White House Is Fallen.
Like that.
With Jamie Foxx being the president in this movie.
Wow.
It's,
It's
coming out this summer.
Yeah,
Yes.
The White House is burning. It's done. You got to
Blown
go to the
up.
trailer, y'all. Go
Blown
Jamie
up.
Foxx new movie.
Yes.
Go to YouTube. Don't believe Sabir Bey.
No.
Go to YouTube. Punch in Jamie Foxx new movie. I forgot the boy who played in this dancing movie. He was the dancer. He's supposed to be this the saber hoe in the movie, whatever it is, the Great White Hope, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, they always have one of them in there trying to be
Yeah.
the saviors of all this. You know, we just like the booty shaking. That's all we do. You know, but in the movie it shows the White House burning. Straight up, it's burning.
To rubble.
It was so to rubble.
Yeah.
Which is similar to what happened in Olympus Fallen.
Thank you.
Olympus
And
Has
what
Fallen.
happened, they said they didn't want those two movies to come out the exact same time.
Mhm.
So
Anarchy.
if you look at it, they are showing just the intro. Like, they're not really getting into it, so they said they really didn't want to, compete with the Olympus Has Fallen.
Okay.
And after that, there was a European, and I say European, they're not white people. European girl comes in and says, I don't know, they're planning something. This is what she said. I don't, the movie, like she's saying this now. She's an analyst. She's saying they're planning something to get ready to happen. This is what she's saying in after the little skit. And I say, wow, they are planning something. And all this stuff that's happening in Boston and with Jay-Z, and you see what's happening in China. America. No, it's the United States.
Right.
That's who they after.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're with them, you're gonna fall with them.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
It's called White House Down.
White House
House
down.
down.
See what I'm saying? That's why I love my team.
I thought,
White House down.
honestly, I thought you were going to say the white way of life, but
Man.
It's called White House
And
down.
it's set to release June 28th,
June 28th.
which is during Cancer season. A
June
square
28th.
to right now, which is Aries season.
and jumping back to Jay-Z's track, because that's hot. And,
Yeah.
and it's kind of weird that he put it out the next day after he was in Cuba or something like that. It's
That's
like,
that's what a real artist do.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
about to
The
say that.
day
Damn,
came
that's
back.
fast.
That's a real
fast.
that's a real artist when you have your own stuff.
But a
Right.
key thing that he said, and this reminded me of a guest that comes through here very, very often, Freeway Ricky Ross.
Uh-huh.
You know how he says, "Oh, if you want a crime, I'll get some drugs." What does he say? I'll get a kilo
Go
and
get a
flip it.
kilo.
Right?
Right.
About a kilo from Chief Keef.
Right. But if we really look at it, the George Herbert Walker Bushes of this world are the ones that have been importing the cocaine through the cocaine importing agency.
Yeah,
So they're providing you with their own
course,
poison
yeah, of
that
course.
they set up as a crime.
They are
So-
the biggest gangsters.
So even
yeah.
in the same way,
So that
that is
been
a
talking
real
about
crime.
this since
Right,
05.
right.
Look at
Huh?
that.
You've been talking about that since
I
05.
talked about this in 05.
I
This
have
is
the
nothing
CD.
new.
Of
I
course
gave him
not.
this CD from 2005 when I had this ex-DEA agent on my show. And anybody want to just get at me on my Facebook, Sabir Bey, or call me up in the studio. There's a CD I did with this ex-DEA agent speaking about the drug trade, even in California. And I just gave Freeway Rick Ross one last week. I saw Rick Ross and I said, Rick, you got to check this CD out. He's speaking about you on this CD. So I gave it to him because people really don't understand who the real gangsters are.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gangsters wear suits, man.
Yeah,
Big time.
for
Big
real.
time.
Let me repeat. Gangsters
real.
wear suits, not saggy pants. They just misguided brothers.
Oh, yeah.
But gangsters wear suits. Last time I checked with the Godfather, they wore suits.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When you watch politicians, they got suits. It ain't the cats that's on the street. The cats on the street, I say, it's my army. That's the army right there.
Right.
You just got to educate them, and that's where I'm at with all this.
Right. They're just a little misguided.
Cubans,
They out there.
you know, Brazilians, Jamaicans. That's my army. That's my family. That's our people. You would never, even the Mexicans out here, and I don't like to say Mexicans, but it means mixed people, but that's my family. Some may disagree because they're uneducated or they don't know about this, but we are all one. They have to keep us separated so they can, it's called divide and conquer.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I played that piece with Castro and talking about South Africa.
Viva Fidel.
Fidel Castro. He's built on it, but they'll tell you Hugo Chavez and everybody. No, who was Che Guevara was a racist. I just heard somebody put something out and say he was a racist. I'm like, wow, these people. I'm a racist too.
Right.
Aren't you a racist? I mean, let's think about it for a minute, y'all. I'm a racist. I love my race.
Yeah.
Don't you love your race? Come on, man.
You got blacked out. Sorry.
Huh?
You got blacked out. I'm sorry.
We got blacked out with
Black History Month.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Your race,
your
race got blacked
they've been
out.
knocked in the head and knocked. They've been knocked in the head and knocked unconscious. That's what happened, huh? But Hiram just need a little grip to get up.
Oh yeah,
get up, Hiram. So you're going to get it on the LA Talk Live. And I'm gonna tell you the Sabir Bey Show. That, like I said, there's a lot of things that is going down. Man, I don't know. We waiting for some callers to call in and try to chime in on this subject. You know,
you got your boy on the line. He's been waiting this time.
Actually, let's pull in my caller, brother. Welcome to Sabir Bey Show with his brother Mel.
Yeah, peace, bro.
What's up, Mel?
Peace.
Actually, I always got to give a formal introduction for this brother right. This is actually one of the producer of the Sabir Bey Show, my man Mel Jackson, actor, activist, the whole 9 yards. You know, and I've learned a lot from Mel. If y'all don't know that, probably just listening in first time. He's the pretty boy from Soul Food for everybody that don't know. You know, and I hate saying it because listen, I'm serious because people be like, Mel, you talking about the pretty one with the lips and he licked his lips and I said, no, the one that got his ass kicked when he was in the joint talking about somebody that looked like a Coke bottle. That one right there, you know. So that brother right there in Soul Food, it's the movie one. What's up, Mel?
Yeah, it's all love, man. I just want to say peace to the family, everybody that's in the studio. You know, the sound of the voice. You know, and give thanks that you guys are going forward, man. Continuing to try to, you know, to get dialogue started. That's solution oriented as opposed to just continuing to articulate the problem, man. So give thanks and praise for that.
Yes, sir, man. So I know you already heard what happened, right? And with Jay-Z in Boston and Jay-Z's situation, you know. Did you hear the piece with Jay-Z talk about open letter?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard the track. Yeah.
I
thought it was definitely thought provoking in a lot of different ways. Yeah. And in a classic artistic way, you know, it's encoded with information and just that little 4 minutes of content, but also in another way, it's, you know, the track is banging, you know, artistically, but as far as like being right on point, right on time, and showing what and you can elaborate on this when you say what the true definition of hip hop is when you talk about the culture. That was right on point with that, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, most definitely, because it's hip hop, you know, it's real hip hop, you know, and this is and I looked, I said Jay is doing something. He's going back because one of his oldest songs with Diamonds Are Forever, but you got to understand where his schooling was coming from. You know what I mean? He's from New York, you know, and up in New York, you don't have no choice but to understand this, deal with this science. Right. Jay used to have a joint with Kanye West. And in the track, his piece, y'all can go back and look at it, he said, how could you falter when you're the Rock of Gibraltar? I had to get off the boat to walk on water. Just go back to that piece. Mm-hmm. The ones that don't really clearly understand what he was saying, he said, how could you falter when you're the Rock of Gibraltar? Now, look up the Rock of Gibraltar. It's the prudential sign also outside the insurance companies outside houses. But the Rock of Gibraltar is the Rock of Tariq, the Moor who crossed from North Africa into Spain on a horse. The horse was called a stallion. That's why they called it Rocky the Italian Stallion. So Jay was saying it back then. He said, how could you falter? So if we supposed to be standing on firm foundation, you can't falter. So he was saying this stuff back then, but people just didn't get it. You know, only the ones that can catch it, you know. But he's been on his science. He's been on it.
Well, all artists, man, like if you even look over the years and you talk about, I don't know, like Da Vinci or Picasso or any artist of the day based on whatever the ruling class was and what was going on politically, you know, the things that you couldn't say outright, that the artists would put the news would be in the media. You know, I mean, in the artwork. Just like even with the old Negro spirituals, people liked the songs, but it was really encoded with information. So the artists are speaking like, you know, for those that are seeking to understand, you know, that it's not just entertainment, that there's other things that are there. And it's always been there, just like with the mainstream media, that they tell one story and then, you know, there's potentially something else up underneath that you have to find your own truth. You can't just look to other people and have them look at something and give you some kind of, you know, possible understanding of what it is. They can give you their interpretation, but you got to do the knowledge yourself. But also, man, I want to, you know, give a shout out to those people. Like, you know, sometimes we see this stuff on television, we forget that those are real people that happen to. Even though those that are, you know, that are looking forward and they're prognosticating and looking at what events are giving telltale signs of what might happen in society. When those things actually come about, there are real people that are suffering. So
I agree with
my thing
Absolutely.
is that to those people and those families, because I've lost, you know, family members in a different kind of war, where we talk about alcohol and, you know, all of the different drugs that are out there that, you know, that are affecting us, with disease and all these different things.
Right.
So that I'm fighting a different kind of war, and you know that's with the health situation.
Yes.
But on the other side of it, man, there's a different sort of thing that's going on in the way that people, rather than become afraid right now, I think that this is an opportunity for brothers like yourself that who have been kind of saying these things for a long time. You guys have been, you know, saying, well, you know, it's an awareness move. Just be more aware, and then if something should happen, you can take the knowledge that you've been preparing all of this time to practically apply it in a way that'll bring you comfort and survival in times of turbulence.
Exactly.
So give thanks and praise for the knowledge. Give thanks for the build.
Yes, sir, Mel, y'all. You know what? I was saying that when that went down, I said it's a shame that the people are suffering. I'm saying it's the people that got hurt. But the people that you really trying to get is not the ones that's getting hurt.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the bad part about all of this.
Yeah.
You know, it's the ones that, you know, it's like they ain't got nothing to do with this.
The innocent.
Well, it's a 9-year-old
Yeah,
who
they
was
don't have
killed
nothing to do with
yesterday.
it. You know, it don't have nothing to do with it.
A 9-year-old who was waiting for his relative to finish the race.
Yes, it had nothing to do with them, and it's like the ones that's in the background is the ones that you want. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, but for them to come out and say it was a dark skinned or a black man, I said, where did this picture come from? Like, who you can't blame an Arab anymore? So now they trying to come at us. And our people better wake up because, trust me, now you're going to be walking. And I know even me being in the subway in New York, walking with a backpack, they looking at us, all of us. I'm like, what the hell? You know, they got cats down there with the army and the police searching people's bags, literally in New York.
Can I pose a question to both you and Mel and your panel? I'm a little concerned about the government asking everybody to submit their photographs, first of all, because they're asking everybody who was there as witnesses to submit their photographs. So if you were there and you submit a photograph, how does that,
I don't know.
how may that implicate you?
Listen.
First of all. And then secondly, the notion that there is this new wave of where they're taking back people's personal privacy, right? What you say, what you type in on the web, how they're going to try to track down this individual, how it may expose us all, how our personal liberties may be taken from us.
Well, it's been taken, and first of all, you don't have liberties. You're supposed to. You're not. And I
do
said
take liberties.
Listen,
I do take liberties.
I said this before I came into this studio, and I was talking to a brother from Spain and a brother that was here. I said, people over here is under the illusion that you're free. You're not free.
Nope.
Let's be realistic. But really, slaves do what they're told. I say this all the time. Free people do what they want. That's the difference. Slaves do what they're told. So when you watch everything I just said, people listen to these shows, listen to these lectures, really not really paying attention to what I'm saying. They wait until it happens. And I said, yeah, I told you so. So I'm not surprised about anything. I've been saying this. But you under this illusion because of the mainstream fourth branch of the government, media, you thinking that you're free. Russia say, we're going to act like they own, y'all act like they own something so they'll take care of it. Over there, we act like we let you know that you don't know nothing that you're not.
Right.
So it's like the realization is coming now. It's happening. And now we are at odds and shocked. Like, wow, No, stop giving your information up. When I go places, my name may be Michael Jackson, Nat Turner, you name it. It may be there. I do it all the time. So he tell you when
I've been there.
He been with me when I say things like that. I will say my name is Nat Turner if you want to know, or I may be somewhere. Maybe Michael Jackson. So I'm not voluntarily giving up anything because law is based on consent. Yes. Okay, right. I don't have to consent to anything. Say it again.
How about Sabir L. Jackson?
It can be whatever I want it to be. Listen, I'm in the Matrix.
I'm giving you the knowledge.
I'm in the Matrix. I can be what I want to be. Yep. See what I'm saying? In the Matrix. You know what I mean? So my thing is like, stop consenting to these things, man. Law is based on consent.
So if I call you Sabir L. Jackson,
you can call me what you want. It depends on what I'm answering to. Exactly. See what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter to me. Right. So you have to overstand what I'm saying to you. Is like, listen, I'm whatever you want me to be. Is what I answer to. I can be what I want in the Matrix.
Yes.
I know law is based on consent. See what I'm saying?
Cloud 9.
It's all this is about. And I'm getting ready to start law classes out here in California, y'all. So we're going to start law classes in California coming out May the 12th. Right. We're going to be having civics classes in California. So it's going down. We're going to break down language from a law dictionary to diction. We're going in. So there is no excuses. I don't want you to never believe nothing I say here. Right. I'm, you know, people say, well, Sabir, are you, I could be anti nothing. I'm for America. You know what I mean? I'm an American. Let's be realistic. But I understand the fallacies. You know what I mean? I see what's going on. But again, we have to be very careful. Law is always based on consent. People under this illusion that they're free. If you would not have to be getting stopped or being paranoid every time a cop behind you. You know what I mean? Or if you don't have something, they're going to take something from you. You know what's the funniest thing is? This is what I love. I don't know if y'all heard. Kevin Hart got locked up for drunk driving recently. I think it was Wednesday.
Suspicion of drunk driving.
Yeah, he was. He said he was too. I mean, don't matter. I know he drinks, but that's that Hollywood thing getting getting caught up in. But anyway, he got pulled over. And you can go to TMZ and look at it. He's explaining what happened. He said he was going 90 miles an hour. He said he was on expressway. He was driving. I want to get Kevin in here too, because we're going to tell his side of the story, not the gossip side. But he said he was trying to tell the cop, let him take his watch off. And the cop, follow me, told him he was resisting arrest. I said, resisting arrest by saying, let me take my watch off before you put handcuffs on me? He wasn't that drunk. Right. Let me take my watch off because it was too big, because it would hurt my wrist. Right. How many times y'all been handcuffed? I know y'all been handcuffed in here, right? It hurt, right?
No. So he's trying to, he's from
Philly. So I know he know, but he's trying to tell him to let him take his watch off.
Steel of the law against my wrist.
So he said, let me take my watch off because it's hurting. It will hurt my wrist. They told him he was resisting arrest. He said, that's just material for my next show. I said, yo, I like that. And that's the same thing with me. Like, as I walk, when I hear people and speak, I say that's going to be my material for my show now. We're going to talk, and that's what I do here. I hear the people. I amongst the people, and I say, listen, okay, I got you. Now we're going to talk about this on the radio. See what I'm saying? And that's what radio's supposed to be about. Not, and I can understand because most of these people get paid from corporate America, you know what I mean, to do what they're doing. So, more power to you because your thing is falling. That thing is falling.
Real fast.
Like, what they say, the White House what?
The White House down.
White House down.
Yes.
Mel, are you still there with us?
Yeah, bro. I'm still
man.
here.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
still here.
So
yeah. And I think, man, what you're talking about is really, really important, man. That these are the times now where people need to equip themselves with knowledge and really question what you believe and think about, if you've been in a situation where you're doing what you say you believe and it's not working out for you and you're struggling and you're deluding yourself as if you're moving forward. And it's time to wake up now and just say, okay, let me readjust to what's in sync with not only the natural order of things, but my own personal nature so I can find balance. That's what it seemed like was going on right now, even in the country. Like now it went from, okay, we having the war overseas to now, what are they going to say now with a bomb going off in America? They're saying they have no suspects. They're saying that they swept the area. It's all kinds of things that are going to go on now that have an American that's the suspect. So once they do that, and this is what all colors need to realize, once the people that are in power do that, then that's when more of your freedoms will be taken away, what you call your freedoms now. What are they going to put those? They're going to slightly request that they put chips in and different, because they've already started these programs. And little by little, they're going to have everybody within that little box. And if you don't understand what's going on, you're not going to not only be able to protect other people, but you're not going to be able to know what to do to provide safety for yourself. So it's about time now that you start waking up and learning some of these laws, like you tell people, learn the law, because that's what they're using to manipulate it and put you in. And you have to be able to find the loopholes in it yourself.
Okay, Meryl, we have another caller real quick.
Somebody else from Obama or anybody else, not to say that there's anything wrong with Obama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's bring it in. I believe we have Professor Griffin on the line real quick. We're going to chime Professor Griffin. I'm going to see he's here.
Hello?
Yes, peace. Who's calling? Thank you for calling Sabir Bey Show. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Hakeem Green.
Oh, that's Hakeem. This is Hakeem. Oh, this is my brother Hakeem from Channel Live. What's up, Hakeem?
I'm good, man. What's going on?
Oh man, we on the
peace.
We on the phone with Mel Jackson.
Peace.
Yeah, man. Yo, we got to take this break, right? Hakeem, could you hold on 1 second? We got to take a break, brother, and we're gonna bring you right back on. I want y'all to stay on the line. Okay. If y'all don't know who this brother is, you go check my man out, Spark Mad Isms. Yo, that is still the track right now. Hakeem, hold on 1 second, brother.
Sabir.
Yes.
The signal is very choppy.
Your signal is choppy. Give us a minute, brother. We'll work on it. Just stay on the line, all right?
And hey, my brother, if you're on your cell phone, get off your speaker and try to get to a good location.
Yeah, I'm not on the speaker, but okay.
All right, cool. And turn your radio down in the background. Turn your monitor down in the background. That ought to do it. Tell them where we at, Sabir.
Hot sauce.
We on LA Talk Live. Sabir Bey Show.
We know there are many choices of internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Do you suffer from degenerative diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, fibroid tumors, high cholesterol, genital herpes, or a plethora of other diseases that rob you of a quality life? If so, then visit the website of herbalist Tahuti Ma'atra at dhealthstore.com and open the door to natural healing at an affordable price. dhealthstore.com has over 1,800 products created by herbalist Tahuti Ma'atra, specifically designed to help you heal the natural and safe way. At dhealthstore.com, you'll find everything from herbal formulas and cleanses, such as Tahuti's famous Full Body Detox, as well as herbal teas, extracts, natural body butters, lotions, creams, children's products, hair care products, and of course, sexual enhancement products for both men and women. So visit the website of Tahuti Ma'atra, dhealthstore.com, or call toll free at 1-888-823-9416. dhealthstore.com.
Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. You're tuned in to LA Talk Live, where we're more than just talk.
You gotta know your own formula, your own ingredients. What made you, you. 1987, I was at the Latin Quarters, listening to Africa Bambaataa give the order. The core of the order was to avoid the slaughter. He said record companies ain't got nothing for you without a lawyer. He taught the infinity lessons and how hip-hop could be a many a blessing, and that was great. So in 1988, there was no debate. We had to end the hate. The name of the game was stop the violence and unity, knowledge, and self-reliance. We started talking about Martin and Malcolm. Had these ghetto kids going, huh, what about them? 1989, Professor Griffin speaks his mind, but his freedom of speech is declined. 1990 came with the West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Who was the best coast? Looking back now, of course it was bogus. The whole argument was, but we lost focus. We got hopeless. That was the lyrics and music, but with hip hop and how we used it or abused it. You know how the crew get. You like it, cause you choose it. 1991, we opened our eyes with human education against lies and pride and talk about the state of humanity. But all these other rappers got mad at me. They call me Captain Human. Another message was sent. Self-destruction, don't pay the fucking rent. Remember that? Nobody wanted conscious rap. It was like, where these ballers at? What can they call us at? All was whack. Hip-hop culture was falling flat, and that was that. So in 1992, I found my crew. They said, yo, Chris, what you want to do? I said, damn, why they want to get with me? If I bust they ish, I'm contradictory. If I play the bitch role, they take my shoe. Tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do? So I did it. Don't stop, get it, get it, get it. All of a sudden, these critics, they want to spit it. KRS-One is contradictory. Just cause I wouldn't let these rappers get with me. Up that, up you, and up your pen. If a rapper wanted this, yo, I do it again. But I'm making these ends, and I got my friends, and I really don't want to have to sit in the pen. So I go back to the philosopher. 1993 hip-hop is whack. Go back, check the facts. 1994, return to the boom bap. It wasn't all about the loot. It was all about Harry Allen Rhythm Cultural Institute blowing up. 1995, conscious rap is still alive, but nobody want to play it. Nobody want to say it. Nobody okayed it. They all rather hate it. 1996, it really don't stop. We put together something called the Temple of Hip Hop. Not just DJing, breaking, craft, and lyrics, but how hip hop affects the spirit. Step into a world, that's what I did. 97, I was raising my kid or kids, but I had to go, cause New York DJs changed the flows, too clothes and hoes. But that wasn't me, I'll be damned if I danced for the MTV. So in 1998, I began to debate, should I go now or should I really wait? 99, I moved to LA, you see, and took a gig with the WB. Started studying philosophy full time, to have a full heart, full body, full mind. But you know what the problem is or was? DJs don't raise our kids, cause they so caught up in the cash and jewels. How they gonna really see a hip hop school? How they gonna really see a hip hop temple? They don't even wanna play my instrumentals. But big up Dr. Dre, Snoop, Exhibit, especially Exhibit, he was there in a minute. Mike Concepcion, all of them said, yo, you need help? I should call them. When I was in LA, I held the crown. Bloods, Crips, they held me down. I can never forget Mad Lion, Killer Pride with the gat in the lap and the low ride. Oh, I can't forget Icy Ice, Lucky Lou, Julio G, that was the crew. Davey D, Ingrid, David Kahn, the list goes on and on. Let me tell ya, Fred Rest and my man Protest, much respect, no less. To my spiritual and mental defenders, big up to LA Temple members. But in 2000, I seen how I wanted to live. I wasn't no executive, so I picked up the mic and I quit my job. Said to Simone, I gotta get with God. She said, don't worry about these dollars and quarters. Record companies ain't got nothing for you. Damn, she took me back to BAM. Took me back to who I am. Brought me back to the New York land.
Now I overstand. Yo, welcome back, everybody. Sabir Bey Show, LA Talk Live. I had to play that. If y'all didn't listen to the whole track, he said, damn, it took me back to BAM, Bambaataa, back to the New York, because BAM will keep you focused. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Don't get it twisted. Africa Bambaataa will keep you focused, and I get calls from him like every 2 days to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And sometimes I have to go home for a reality check. And with this brother on the phone right now, he's one of my brothers that keep me focused too, Brother Hakeem from Channel Live. But before we do this, bring this brother, we have a couple of announcements. And what is the announcement, Kristen?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hold on 1 second, bro. We have some announcement real quick for everybody.
Okay, on May 4th, 2013 at 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., The Elder Speaks, a Pan-African and the African Renaissance in the 21st Century. Dr. Leonard Jeffries will be here. This is a Sabir Bey production, also in conjunction with Ma'at Frequency. This is going to be at the Caress Unity Center, 7825 Southwestern Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90047. Tickets are only $20.
Don't want to miss that.
That's a bargain.
$20.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse for you
that.
not to be present. For more information, you can contact Karen at 562-644-3194. Again, 562-644-3194, or you can call the Caress Unity Center 323-759-7567. Again, 323-759-7567.
It's going down May the 4th. Dr. Elder, anybody who ever sat with Dr. Leonard Jeffries, he is that dude. You know, he is that dude.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, everybody can be there.
We want to remind our listeners to look out for dhealthstore.com. The Hootie Matra has over 1,800 herbal concoctions for you to check out. That's dhealthstore.com. The number, toll-free number is 888-823-9416. That's 888-823-9416. You can get your herbal medicines. Remember, he has books too. He has books on civics and law and a lot of stuff that we're talking about on this show. So make sure you visit dhealthstore.com today and get some.
Yes, and if you want to sponsor or advertise, please get at Sabir Bey, or you can get in contact with LA Talk Live. Listen, it's getting hot in here. Yes. It's getting hot. Yes. So let's go with that talk. Caller, brother Hakeem, are you there? Hakeem, are you there?
Yo.
One more time. Brother Hakeem, are you with us?
Fell off?
No, he. Huh? Mel, are you there? Mel, are you there? I mean, I'm like,
somebody.
It's like crickets. Hakeem, are you there? Is anybody there? Wow. You know, well.
Call back.
Are they there? Okay. Hakeem, are you there?
Are you asleep at the wheel?
Yeah, he might be.
Did you fall asleep on the subway?
He might be asleep at the at the steering wheel right about now.
Yeah, we can hear traffic in your background. Have you had a heart attack? Do we need to call 911?
Let's go back to this because Kristen was just showing me something on what's that poster you were showing me?
Oh yeah, for the movie White House Down. Because we talked about last week on the Olympus Fallen movie. Olympus Has Fallen. And how one part of the movie, the Tekken or the Washington Monument, the tip of it was clipped, you know, and it started to explode or implode, or it started to break down.
Right.
And so on this poster, very prominent in the background is the Washington Monument again. So. Very interesting.
It's a whole lot of science that's going on in DC.
Yeah.
I don't even like being around in DC. Listen, y'all can say I'm crazy, whatever. I do not like being around them.
And I can vouch for that.
It's like a negative energy. You know what I mean? It's like a negative energy. But before we go back and get back into this, do we have our caller yet? Hakeem, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, what's up, Hakeem, brother? What you doing? I know you.
What's up, Sabir?
Man, you probably running around New York right now. I'm jealous right now, man, because it's like I'm like, Hakeem, are you there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I'm actually I'm in Jersey right now. I just got finished shooting a music video. I did a answer to the Jay-Z open letter record.
Oh, dude!
Wow.
Is that the one you tried to send? You sent me? I was trying to get it before we got on.
Not what. Oh wow! Actually, no. It's a joint that I did last year called "My Name Is Hot," which is to take off the Jay-Z public service announcement. And so yeah, I had mentioned Che Guevara in that rhyme.
Wow, that's what I'm talking. I love you, bro.
I was a year too early with all the controversy. It seems.
You right on time.
You on
right
time, bro. You on time because you are. Hakeem always. And this is when I want to give shout outs and props to this brother because he never fell off his path. Hakeem always. If you go to anything that Channel Live or Hakeem Green have done, Hakeem always been there. That Free Mia piece, he's never fell off his path. You know what I mean? And he's the most underrated brothers in hip hop. I'm telling you, you have to really. I'm just being real with it. And this is not somebody you see on YouTube. I've been around Hakeem. I've traveled with Hakeem. I know this brother. You know what I mean? And he never fell off his path, no matter how much. And I know he's been offered mad money. I know this, and because his love is for the people. It's like most of us in real hip hop. Right. Our love is for the people, and that's what hip hop is really about. And I gotta see this. Y'all gonna have it up on YouTube? When is it coming up?
We should be done with it in like 2 days. We just shot it. We finished shooting. Finished shooting. Now it's about post editing, cutting it up. Getting the right images in the video. We wanted to do something that was going to hopefully affect some change, get people to look at things a little differently. I love the track that Timberland and Swizz Beatz put together. I love that, and I think Jay. I think it's dope that he attempted to address his critics with the whole Cuba situation, but I was just hoping he'd go a little deeper. Yeah, I mean, you know, some of the things he said with I'm gonna flood the streets and all. I'm like, do we really want to flood the streets? Do we want to really get Chief Keef in any more trouble he's already in? You know what I mean?
But I think he said what he was saying though, Hakeem, is that if we want to commit a real crime, that's what he was saying. That's the part he was saying, because a crime, you know. Hakeem, could you hold on 1 second? I believe. Let's take this caller real quick. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show. Peace. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show.
Yes, this is Sabir Bey.
Yes, this is Africa Bambaataa, y'all. Wow. This is, Bam, what's up, bro? What's going on, Bam?
Hotep to everybody. Peace and blessings.
Hotep.
Peace.
Peace and blessings.
What's up, Bam? We got Hakeem on the line, Bam.
Hotep, brother Hakeem.
Hakeem, are you there? Oh, he can't hear. But this is actually the Amin Ra himself, Africa Bambaataa, on the line right now. And I know Bam is actually going to give it, Gary get on the air himself. But I just want to give a shout out to Bambaataa real quick, because he is actually one of the founders, actually the founder of hip hop. And actually, like I just said, I just spoke your name up, Bam. That was so funny. I said, Bam calls me and makes sure I do what I'm supposed to do like every other day, you know. And it's like, I can't go into this la la land because Bam will check me.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
See what I'm saying? So what's going on, Bam?
Yes, sir. We just getting ready and getting hyped up for this great meeting coming out in July from the 11th to the 14th.
In New York. We
have. Yes, sir. New York, the place to be.
Yeah, he's going to be live. So y'all in the New York area, y'all got to come July. What is it? July the 11th, right, Bam?
July 11th to the 14th. The great meeting.
Yeah, man. It's going to be a whole lot of panels. We all on the panel out there. It's going to be bananas. So y'all better get together. Get on my Facebook, Sabir Bey, for more information on this, or go to the Zulu staff at earthlink.net. That's the email. I mean, you can find out. It's going to be bananas, y'all, up in New York. Bam, are you there?
Yeah, I'm listening, brother.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Anybody got something when they share with Bambaataa real quick?
I would like to ask a quick question of the famous Africa Bambaataa. To have you grace our network with your presence, even if it's telepathically, brother, we're very, very honored. I want to give you a rousing round of applause for that. Flowing through the streets of New York City into the Jersey. I know that town well. Like Sabir, I am from Philadelphia. I wanted to ask you a question. Now, some people might not understand where I'm coming from with this question, but where is Planet Rock, and will the mothership get me there?
Yes.
Hold on, no, it sounds funny, but where is Planet Rock, and will the mothership get me there?
Well, Planet Rock is all our great planets that we have in the universe and universes. Anything that's a planet that's made of full rock substance is a part of the planet rock of the great supreme force, whether we call him, her, or it, Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Elohim, Jah, or the ancients of all the ancient names, Atum, Amun Ra.
Yes.
And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, referred to the mothership also as the wheel. Will the wheel, a.k.a. the mothership, get us to Planet Rock, my brother?
Well, it's supposed to be the wheel where they were talking about where Enoch was supposed to be on, and the mothership is also a name which the great god of funk, Parliament Funkadelic Clinton tried to wake us up with when he said the mothership connection is here. That's why he had the mothership where you see him coming out of the mothership, and people used to see Uncle George step out of that mothership. Everybody used to just go crazy.
An honor to have you, my brother.
We always talked about the mothership from ancient days of Africa, India, to the Americas, and even to Australia. All our ancestors always knew that we was never alone.
Ezekiel's wheel, it is referred to in scriptures in some places. The mothership.
Exactly.
The wheel.
Wow.
That's the Zodiac, too.
That is the Zodiac.
Yeah.
Well, so, will the mothership get us to Planet Rock? Anyway, thank you very much, brother. We really appreciate
you.
Wow, man. But Bam, I know you're getting ready to get on the air, man. He's actually on WACR every Tuesday, actually same time. And so Bam, it's like, he squeeze in, when he can, to do what he do. And I want to thank him always, man, to always keeping me focused on what I'm doing. Because
I thank y'all for what y'all doing out there. Keep it up, and let's wake up our people. Wake up all the people.
Yes. Thank you, Bam. And when Bam get to LA, he will be coming on the Sabir Bey Show when he get to LA. So trust me. And it's like he only want to do my show, so it is what it is. I can't force him to do anything else.
And you heard it here.
Bam, I want to thank you, man, and I'll talk to you later on, brother.
All right, now, hotep to everybody.
Hotep. Peace.
We still got Hakeem on the line. That was for everybody that actually was listening. That was the father of hip hop. What you see behind me, Africa Bambaataa, and like I said, he always tell me to stay focused. Peace, Hakeem. Are you back, brother? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just real. It's real crazy over there.
Yeah, nobody. Listen. It's mad people. It's not me. It's like it's Bambaataa just called in. He's actually told you peace, brother.
Peace to the God, Africa Bambaataa, the Amara of hip hop.
Yes, sir.
Zulu.
I love that. See, that's what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing in New York. We like Zulu. It is what it is.
I mean, respect to the foundation. Kool Herc's birthday today.
Oh wow, for real? Oh, wow. Big up to Kool Herc, man. Cool, big up, man. I knew Kool Herc is doing something. He's doing something.
Hey, can I share something with you guys?
Sure, man. Go ahead, brother. This your forum, bro. Go ahead.
Seeking ye shall find treasures in my rhyme. These lines, a 5-point diamond when I rhyme. Illegal broadcaster, cause knowledge is a crime. Wisdom get you picked up, understanding get you time. Like knowledge, wisdom, understanding, positive culture has become illegal, so to speak. And our culture has been criminalized in a big way, largely due to the images that certain people have been pushing. So I'm very wary of people who kind of cross over all of a sudden and pretend that they're on something new.
Wow.
It's a little like, word, why now?
Why now? Right. Exactly, Hakeem. Why now?
Why now?
Exactly.
So it's all good. I love the song, Open Letter, love it. But, I just want to see a lot of the brothers who've been carrying that torch for the last 15, 20 years get the respect that's due to them and the support.
Yes.
Because I know that they're connected to some real organizations, some real activism out there. Like the rapper is the commercial. We come out, we say nice things, and we look good saying it. But what kind of work is being done on the ground?
Exactly.
That's what's important.
And Mortal Technique said that one time also, Hakeem. He was speaking about that.
Man.
Because he said, we are in the crowds with the people. There was a saying that KRS One used to say, he said, I walk with my people, not above my people. So you walk with the people.
That's right.
And I know for sure, and you've been on tour with KRS One many times, way before me. And I see how you walk, Tech walk, Dead Prayers walk. We walk with the people to find out really what's going on. So we are the voices of the people. You know what I mean? But some kind of way, certain people's voice get muffled. You know what I mean? And this is why I wanted to come back to radio to give everybody's voice again. Because it's not my show. It's just my title, my name, but it's everyone's show. Everybody has that opportunity who wants to speak the truth.
Yeah, man.
And we have to keep this going because this is not just radio. It's actually television, to tell you the truth, because you're looking at us. You can look at us right now. Yeah. So it's the image.
The great
man.
Right. So
the image of the drug dealer, the hustler. Say again?
I ain't saying nothing. That's you, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. The image of the drug dealer, the hustler, the pimp, the strip club culture, that's not all good. It's not. Like, we can say, oh, you hating, oh, why? Oh, dude, like, our people are dying in the times of dire, and we have to support one another or it's going to be really bad. Even for those who have it and they getting it, they getting all that. Like, if you have no community, eventually the vultures is going to come get you, and you got nobody to hold you down.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, that's why, when you talk about, I guess, maintaining my past, for a minute, like, I had fallen out of love with hip-hop, and it was because it became about the check. It became rhyming for a check.
Mm-hmm.
And when it became about the check, the capitalist aspect got into it. I lost my zest, my zeal for it. was like I was lost. I just know a dark cloud was following me. Wow. And then I went to a Rocksteady reunion, and I went to a Zulu Nation anniversary, and I was like, wait a minute, you still doing hip hop?
Yo,
not just rap music.
Exactly,
hip-hop?
exactly. The real hip hop award show, and we do that every year. And that's what. And Hakeem, I'm gonna tell you this. I saw that in you, like being around you. I'm like, he's losing it because he see what's happening. Because hip hop was supposed to be fun. It wasn't about the check. It was about, like Bam would say, peace, love, unity, and having fun. That's what hip hop was until we got shit hopping. Everybody started chasing the check. But now you see that this thing is falling. Now everybody want to run back. But the Zulu anniversary and hip hop anniversary has been going on for how many years? 39, 40 years? Wow. This been going on in New York. Non-stop. Bam Bada been putting this together. And you have everybody who comes out. Hakeem bear witness. Bam just said this year, and everyone I ran across. I just was with Raekwon from Wu-Tang the other day, and he wanted, and I was like, yo, Bam just wanted me to tell all y'all to come home for the anniversary this year. I'm telling everybody. He said, if you see LL, tell him to come home for the Zulu anniversary this year. So tell everyone to come home to this year's Zulu anniversary and hip hop anniversary. That's right. It's going to be huge. Naughty by Nature comes through. We know Melly Mel is always there. You know what I mean? So we're trying to get everybody back home and put hip hop back on the map. Real hip hop back on the map.
Real hip hop, the culture.
The culture.
Peace, love, unity, safely having fun.
There you
All
go.
5 elements. I said 5. That includes knowledge, MCing, DJing, graph, break dancing, and b-boying, and b-girling. All hip hop inspired dance.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, and that's what we have to push forward, and not the capitalist profit culture that currently holds pop music.
Exactly. And that's our mission. This is our mission. And we will shut down anybody that get in our way with this. I'm dead. We will come at anyone that's trying to say, this is rap, this is hip hop. No, that's not hip hop. It's basically shit hop, like Griff says. Right. It's not hip hop. Right. Hakeem just broke down the 5 elements. If you don't know the 5 elements of hip hop, you do not know hip hop. Karis One just added 4 more elements on it, but it's the 5 elements of hip hop that Bam Bada came up with. If you don't know those 5 elements, if you don't have those things, you don't know hip hop, and it's not hip hop. So, that's right. We coming for you if you don't, but your thing is falling anyway. It's falling, Hakeem. It's going. So it's coming back to good music again.
Ooh, we can't hear you.
Say that again. I repeat that again because we just lost you.
You might have lost him.
Oh, we lost you. It's best. You hear what he said though, bruh. We got And I shared this with I was on Hollywood Boulevard this weekend, and I was sharing with a guy, a bouncer, and I asked him what kind of show was going on Hollywood Boulevard. He said it's a what did he say, hip hop? I think he said hip hop show. I said hip hop. I said, what you mean, rap? And I said hip hop's a coach. Yeah, Hakeem. Okay, we're back.
Yeah, but I was saying in terms of the system falling, or things falling. If you're not engaged and you're not active, then you can miss your opportunity. Like this thing is going quick, and those people who take advantage of the time are going to do very, very well in the near future. But those people who don't take advantage of the time, it's going to be bad. And we want to use hip hop to coalesce with one another amongst a common culture, so we can create a positive economy. It's about economy. It's about commerce. We talk about this all the time. It's about having the ability to barter with one another. You know what? I'll share with you. You share with me. I can pay for this. You can pay for that. I don't have any money, but I can provide this skill for you in return for X, Y, Z.
There you go.
We're gonna have to start really getting back to that. And we, hip hop is just it's culture. It's how we relate to one another. So we can come together as hip hop and help each other grow and profit off the value that we are as hip hop.
Right. Yes.
Right.
Like that's the thing that we're missing. Like, we're the value. The banks, the money, that's an illusion. That's not real. That just represents something. We are the value. So when we come together in peace, love, unity, and safely having fun, and the whole world wants to be us, we should be getting paid off the whole world wanting to be us.
Exactly.
And there's a way to do that that's not complicated. It's just a matter of us coming together in discipline, not want to kill each other, not wanting to hurt each other, not want to degrade each other, but respectfully enjoying each other as hip hop, man, and we can really do some wonderful things.
Yes, that is so true. That is so true, man. And I'm with you on that. Can we take this caller real quick? Caller, welcome to the Sabir Bey Show. We on the phone with Hakeem from Channel Live.
Hey, how you doing? Peace. This is Dane from Philly.
Hey, Dane, what's going on?
Peace.
What's going on, people? Yeah, what's going on? I had to come offline for real quick because my internet connection was messing up. But I was listening earlier, and I was listening to what the sister was saying. I remember yesterday with the bombing, what she was saying in a previous show about, Aries being the month of red and alert and violence and all types of stuff. It clicked my mind yesterday. And she's really on top of her stuff, boy.
Yes, she is. That's why we got on the team, boy. Yeah. She's no joke. We
ain't going nowhere.
If the president walked with an astrologer, I gotta have one too.
That's right. That's where the truth is.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Yes, sir. That's it, Dame. Take some other caller. Caller, welcome to Sabir Bey Show. Oh, Hakeem.
It's Hakeem Green once again. I'm back in the set, y'all. You know what I mean?
We got you. We got you playing in the background, bro. We got you here.
Oh
yeah.
All we do is spark madism. But when we spark madism, we have conversations on capitalism, socialism, fascism, sexism, totalitarianism. That's what we mean by spark madism.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you cleared it up for some people, boy. Yeah, I'm glad, cause that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a story.
Go ahead, bro.
So we put madism out back in the '90s. We had a fight with the record label and KRS-One, truth be told, because they wanted us to put the weed song out as our first single. We like, nah, we want to put song Cause and Effect out. Cause and Effect is about not using the word nigga and bitch, right? So Cass is like, nah, y'all gotta come out gangster. People don't want to hear that. That's too educated. It's gonna go over everybody's heads. And me being a teacher, I want to be, first disrespectful to my, to the folks that I've been teaching. Like they're gonna see me in a whole nother light, and I didn't want to be the weed head. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was a big fight. So the record label said, you know what? We'll do this. We'll put out a double A side, a white label. So we're not going to tell people what the single is, and then we'll let the radio stations pick it. And the radio stations, of course, pick madism, and the rest is history. But that's like the fight that some responsible artists have with major record labels is that, major record labels is about the immediate quick profit. It's about in and out, which is capitalism. It's in. You go in small, you go out big. You know what I mean? So, with the whole conscious thing, you got to explain it. And, where's the market? We can't put you in the nightclub saying that because in the nightclub they want to be called niggas. So it's like it's real hard to get message-oriented music out to the people, but there's a way to do it.
I was going to ask you that. I was going to say, what is the way to do it? I was going to say, what is the way that we can do it?
Well, it's like in order to pick a child up, and not calling the people children, but in order to pick a child up, you got to bend down to his level, and then stand up. So
it sounds like a harm.
Language. In terms of language, you got to speak to them in their language. But at some point, we forgot to stand up.
Right.
So, I'm a weed head. I smoke weed all day, every day. Usually, if the day's not too hectic, I like to smoke. That's just me. I think marijuana and hemp and THC and the medicinal properties of it and industrial uses of hemp and all that, I think it's something that's good for the economy. I think it's good for the people. That's just me. I don't think it's harmful. People don't drink and smoke and get high and have car accidents. People don't die from over smoking. People die from smoking cigarettes. People die from alcohol. People die from all the other types of things. That's just me. That's what I do.
Right.
But that's not all I do. You know what I mean? So it's like, young folks, they're curious about certain things. So I reach them that way.
Yes.
But we're not going to stay down on the ground. We're going to stand up. And hopefully through the rhyme, you'll catch some jewels, same way I caught it from Chuck D. And you'll investigate and go a little deeper. And then the light will go off, and then you can call Sabir Bey and be like, yo, Sabir, so what's up with sovereignty? What's that about?
Right.
I heard Hakeem say so forth and so on.
Exactly.
Now, we're not going to get everybody. We're probably not going to get most people. But it's like fishing. You can stick a net and you catch as many as you can. And, you do it until you can fill the boat up. You just keep sticking the net in.
Exactly.
Right. That's what I can catch.
Exactly. And we all do our part. From hip hop to acting to comedy, we have people covering it. Like you said, when they say that in the song, they'll come back to me. Sabir, what about this? This is why we starting the civics classes out here in L.A. Starting May the 12th. We're going to be having civics classes in L.A. Same thing we do in New York every Wednesday at the National Black Theater. We've been doing it for 6 years out there. So we're going to start the West Coast classes out here coming May the 12th. So it's coming together. And we got the team.
Yeah.
And we have the team. So when brothers like Hakeem, Bambaataa, you name it, come in, everybody's going to be coming into classes. We're here. We tying everything together. We got comics on board. I don't know if you heard Hakeem. A couple weeks ago, we had Tommy Davidson on. He takes the little bit of information I say, put it in a comedy skit. And they say, well, I heard that somewhere before. Right. And that's how we build.
You got to reach people wherever you can.
Like you said, reach them. Because my teacher, I know he's above a lot of people. Says Taj Tariq Bey is above a lot of people's head. So I had to take it down a notch to explain what he was saying. Like Hakeem said, bring it down a notch so you can explain it. Right. So if somebody's here with me, then they have to take it down another notch so they can explain it to the other, the common people. That's how you teach people. We are teachers in the temple hip hop. We are teachers, not teachers. Teach us.
Yeah. Well, let me share something with you. The word education comes from the Latin word educere, and the literal meaning of it is to bring out.
What's in you?
So the process of education is about tapping into what's already there and bringing it out. Now, hip hop is our natural form of expression in these days and times. That's the God force within urban youth, quote unquote, urban youth, whatever that means, expressed outwardly. So in order to reach them, it makes sense to me to talk to them with hip hop.
Exactly.
You got to put teachers in front of them that they can relate to on that level, so that can help them tap in and they can express it outwardly. So
yes, bro. Yes.
Yeah, man.
So you say, when is the video coming out again? And what's the name of it?
So yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm doing this video I shot today. It's called "Return to Sender," and it's a jacking for beat song that I did with the Open Letter Jay-Z Open Letter joint. But also I got a couple of other videos up right now. This joint Back to the Basics, which you should have, Sabir, with Architect, the artist I'm featured on. It's blowing up college radio. It's like top of the college radio charts right now, doing some big things. I put out a single last year called My Name is Hawk. That's on YouTube. A bunch of stuff on YouTube. Just check Hakeem Green, HAKIM GREEN. You can also check Channel Live. I go by Channel Live as well. I'm working with Raz Barack out here in Newark, New Jersey, to get him elected. Getting him elected mayor of Newark, New Jersey for 2014. He's the son of Amiri Baraka. Very grounded brother. Community, like very deeply rooted in the community. And that's the only reason why I'm really supporting him.
That's what's up, man.
I don't really do the political stuff like that, but I do know that like you do, Sabir, that the concept of America with three branches of government, judicial, executive, congressional, representative form of government, that's something that our ancestors created, and someone's been borrowing it for a little while.
Exactly.
And we need to realize who are the masters of this whole thing and get engaged on the civic level and really take over this thing. Because, again, hip-hop as a culture, we know who the dominant force is, and people want to hear from us, but we got to get our minds on right. You know what I mean? We got to get our thinking caps on and start loving one another and building with one another and wanting great things for one another.
Wow,
and then take this thing over and use this thing called the United States of America for our own purposes,
Exactly.
So,
yes, you're right. And Hakeem, we gotta take a break, but I just got a text from Clico. Clico said, "Tell Hakeem I said peace, man." Clique said peace.
Peace of God. It's the God right there.
Yeah, Clique is that dude, Big up to my man Clico in New York, y'all. But we gotta take a quick break.
And Turtle Game Entertainment.
Can't forget my man Turtle Gang. Shoot, can't forget that, brother. We gotta take a quick break, Hakeem. If you wanna hold on, you can hold on. But we gotta take and pay some bills, brother.
Okay, yes, do your thing.
Peace.
Radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. You're tuned in to LA Talk Live, where we're more than just talk.
Hey, what's up? It's your girls, Forbidden Gems, inviting you to join us every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. sharp for the hottest, livest talk show, Forbidden Tuesdays.
Join us as we expose the new generation of love and dating and help y'all run the game right. Ladies beware, fellas bring out your notepads.
So don't forget to tune in to
Forbidden Tuesdays
exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream TV. This is
LA Talk Live,
and we are more than just talk.
You ready?
Hi, I'm Jerry Bell of the Daz Band in New Birth. And I'm Brahima Arsalan. Inviting you to join us every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific Time for Jerry Bell's R&B Soul Classics, baby.
Join us as we play some of the greatest hits of soul and R&B and listen in to interesting discussions with the legends of the music.
So don't you forget, join us on the Jerry Bell's R&B Soul Classics. You'll love it. Exclusively on latalklive.com.
You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, and now Stitcher Radio.
Or watch us and listen directly at latalklive.com, baby.
Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure.
This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk, baby. We're music.
Hi, this is Angela DeJoseph. Join me Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific, The Angela DeJoseph Show. We're going to talk about health, wealth. We're going to share news, interviews, and entertainment. So don't forget to tune in to The Angela DeJoseph Show, Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific Time. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, Radio Flag, TiVo Radio, and now live on Facebook. Watch and listen directly on latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
In the jungle, bro. In the jungle, bro. In the jungle, bro. Clap your hand. Stomp your feet. Ha! Clap your hand. Ow!
Yo, welcome back to Sabir Bey Show, the most informative program on LA Talk Live, the only place you're going to get this real conversation, uncompromising show.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Unfiltered.
We tie everything together.
We tie everything. You want to deal with hip hop, R&B, we're going to tie it all in because that's hip hop.
Right.
Like Hakeem just said, that's hip hop. The culture is everything. So we do this every week from 3 o'clock to 5 p.m. on Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen, we are everywhere. And again, all over the world. 8 p.m. No, it's not. No, it's 6 p.m. actually Eastern Standard Time, bro.
Yes.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We got this. I got this, brother. Stay in your place, bro. We got this, man. We do this. Come on, beloved. Again, I got to give a shout out to Jessica that's holding it down in Orlando at the music festival for the Sabir Bey Show. Like I said, we are everywhere. We in New York. We got people, team that's in Philly, New York, Listen, we're everywhere, even in Africa. Big up to my people that's in South Africa that listens every week. You know, I got to do that too. So Sister Zanab up there in South Africa that blasts it out all the time, every Tuesday. So we got a lot of people, y'all. Go back to this announcements again.
Okay. Once again, Dr. Leonard Jeffries will be coming on May 4th, 2013 at 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Caress Unity Center. This is brought to you by Sabir Bey and Ma'at Frequency, Pan Africa and the African Renaissance in the 21st Century. The Caress Unity Center is located 7825 Southwestern Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90047. You can find out more about this and get your tickets. Get them early because you know
it's going to be it's going to
be packed in there.
It's going to be packed.
For more information, you can contact Karen 562-644-3194. Again, 562-644-3194, or you can contact the Caress Unity Center directly at 323-759-7567. Again, 323-759-7567.
And if anybody's looking for the DVD with brother Booker T. Coleman and I, we did out here in LA, we have it on DVD. It's the Shabaka Stone in all African curriculum. We did at Caress Unity Center. So you can hit me up on Facebook under my name, Sabir Bey. That's Sabir. Last name, title Bey. Sabir Bey on Facebook. Leave me a message, inbox me, tell a friend. We have a caller. We got Mel back on the line.
What's going on, bro?
Peace, Mel.
Yeah,
what's up,
brother? What's going on, man? I'm back.
It's all love. It's all love.
Or should I say? I'm forward. I'm forward. Back. Whatever they say, backwards never, forward, and forward ever, backwards never. Listen.
Yo, welcome back, bro. We just had Hakeem from Channel Live on, and actually Bambaataa called in also, Mel, while you was off.
Nice, man. Nice. You guys, it's blowing up.
Yeah, it was so funny because I remember when I first introduced Mel to Bambaataa. Where was we at, Mel, when I introduced you to in New York?
Well, we over in Harlem by the Black Theater.
The National Black Theater.
Wasn't that the first place? Yeah,
that was the first place.
Me and Emmanuel.
Yeah, he had Little Man with him, and it was so funny. It was like, and Bam was like, I'm trying to remember who he was. He's like, okay, I got it now. It's like, and it's funny because I was just with Raekwon the other day from Wu-Tang, and he said, oh man, I always want to meet Bambaataa, man. I just never had a chance to meet him. I love that brother. And I was like, okay, we're gonna make it happen. And it's funny how so many people who never even met Bam and Bam is up in New York, and it's like when we around each other, we like brothers, like we joke, what I mean, like. Mel come up, yo, here, Bambaataa, and it's
yeah, man. It's amazing when you, but that's how, come on, that's how Harlem is, first of all, in New York.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you never know what's going to happen on that strip. It's some of everybody, coming in and out of that area. But I think you're right when you say, when you're bringing people from different time periods together. So people can understand origin, and that's where real understanding comes when you build it upon, okay, how did this thing start out? What was the mission and purpose of it in the beginning? And then how is it transformed? That's why I think you can have the love for the two, even when you're dealing with like hip hop, where you can bring the balance. And I love the way you do it, brother, is that, and I'll tell everybody out here, what always attracted me to you and the things that you were doing was that you were constantly motivating yourself to connect as many dots necessary to bring about peace, because that's what it was about, even with hip hop, about peace in humanity through entertainment in the form of the spoken word. And you've always been about that since day one. And it's good to see that you even jump in mediums with having the shows taped. So give thanks for the expansion for you, brother.
Thank you, bro. And you know what? There's 5 principles that Prophet Noble Drew Ali said to us. There's principles is love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Those are the 5 principles that we stand on. We got to deal with truth. We must deal with truth because the falsehood is going to fall. And we got to deal with the peace. So everything is always peace. They used to have a saying in Islam is that if you walk past a corner with a bunch of brothers and you say peace or salam alaikum, they don't greet you back, there's a problem there. You know what I mean? If they greet you back and say peace back to you, then you're at peace. You just made that peace.
Right.
So we have to start teaching that. People, they used to always say, Sabir, do you hate? There's too much energy in hating.
Yes.
Right. I don't have time for hating nobody, but I deal with the truth if you want the truth. And they say the truth will what? Set you free.
Right.
That's all I'm about.
Yeah.
That's the principle that we stand on. you know, and that's what we do here, you know.
Yep.
And I think that's the best thing, man. When you are the example of what you believe, whatever it is that you might believe, and whatever your personal truth might be, is that if you are a testament of that, if you yourself in your thoughts, your words, and your actions, you exemplify that, then who can challenge that if you're successful for yourself and it's bringing about joy in your life? Who can say that that's not in sync with what God has for you, or whatever the Creator's name, Jireh, Elohim, Yahweh, or whatever you choose to call it? You know, who can say that thing is not extended you favor? Based on your free will, because you're choosing which direction to go, and then based on your perspective of it, that's what makes you feel an emotion about it. It's your perspective. So if you continue to understand the nature of things, seek to understand the nature of things and how you vibrate within it, and you seek to find harmony within that, man, you're always going to come out ahead, as opposed to being reactionary, you know, when somebody tells you how you're supposed to act to incidents that are going on. If you don't know what's natural, then you're a little lost. Exactly. And that's what I believe what's happening out here in California. That's why people get drunk, get high, do stuff that, you know, because somebody's trying to control your creativity. You know, that's why they go through what they go. And I'm telling you, I have to give you a big up, because I learn a lot just from talking to Mel all the time. He don't know that, but I do. I learn a lot about this business, a lot. And I stay focused. And that's why I love keeping grounded brothers around me, to keep me grounded, you know, and don't get caught up in the hype, you know. But Mel, thanks, man. Actually, wow, we running about. We got to get more time on this show.
Right.
I
look up and be like
4:57. Give thanks, man. Give thanks. You keep doing what you're doing, and all that. You know, this thing expands, continue.
Yes, it will be. And I'll see you, brother, when you get out here to California, man, because we got some stuff we got to work on, brother. So it's coming. I want to thank everybody again. Every week listening to LA Talk Live, the Sabir Bey Show. Tell a friend. Next week, same bat time, same bat channel. The only place you're gonna get real information from. Thank Kristen, our astrologer, my man Ray Stone, health guru, my man Alberto, always holding it down. DJ Hayes, I want to thank him. Salvador, my other DJ that will be back soon. I want to say peace and love to everybody. Check out the repeat. Go to my Facebook and we'll be back up there. Peace and love. Peace.
Party people, can y'all get funky? Yeah. So Sonic Force, can y'all get funky? The Zulu Nation, can y'all get funky? Yeah. Just hit me. Just say the funk, girl, hit me. Just get on down and hit me. Man, my back gets so funky now, hit me. When it's hot, you know that got to testify and feel the funk, that planet rock, go shock the block. People all over the world gonna ride this soul train against the grain. What the MC say when the beat is playing, new world order, so you start playing. I don't chase your train, a lot of shit, make your body sway. Show some eyes, get down, let your soul in the way. Check it down, what it is, it's a living dream. Love, life, live to play the game I wanna play. Do what you want for school. Well, get on down and hit me. Get it. Godfather, come on, hit me. Yeah, get it. Islam, hit me. Machine, come on, get it. Now hit me. My full of soul, don't get old. More than platinum and gold. No bling, 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 bling. Ain't no thing. You could rap or sing. My full of soul, don't get old. More than platinum and gold. No bling, 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 bling. Ain't no thing. You could rap or sing. See it, feel it, hear it when it's hot. You know that I got to testify and feel the funk. That planet rock, got shock the rock. Gonna rock it, don't stop it. Gonna rock it, don't stop. You're gonna rock it, don't stop it. Gotta rock it, hip hop. Gonna rock it, don't stop it. Gonna rock it, don't stop. Gonna rock it, don't stop it. Gotta rock it, hip hop. We have come to take control of your mind. World order. In the new millennium, the new world order has come. The new world order. Better recognize the new world order. You are controlled by television. The new force power. The new force power. You are controlled by money. Force power. This is Satan's system. Obey it, can't stand this. The haters and banners for later. Master the universe, bam bada. It's here to check it, so you respect it. Cross the block, get down, don't stop to the planet rock on the real hip hop. Come on, hear 'em holler, from Godfather. Hear 'em holler, from Godfather. Hear 'em holler, from Godfather. Hear 'em holler, from Godfather.
a freaking don't stop. Get on the dance floor. What are you waiting for? Don't stand there looking dumb. Here's your chance for some fun. With who? Rodney O and the kick of the drum. Yeah. Get busy, go ahead. Get busy, go ahead. Get busy, and it's your chance to ride. Get busy, go ahead. Get busy, go ahead. Get busy, go ahead. Get busy. My big beat sounds, gets adrenaline pumping round, taking over your body, pound for pound. You have nothing to lose, so get into my groove, cause it sounds so fresh and it makes you move. Yeah. Get busy, go ahead. Get busy, go ahead. Get busy, and it's your chance to ride. Get busy, go ahead. Get busy, go ahead. Get busy, go ahead. Get busy. People of this time and age have problems, fears, and filled with rage. Don't let these problems interfere with my song that you hear. End your problems and your woes. A good life is what I chose. So put your worries to a stop. Why? Because I'm giving you your chance to rock. Yeah, yeah.
worries to me. 'Cause I am programmed to take care of you and all of your physical needs. You see, I'll be a freakazoid. Come on and wind me up. Ooh, tears, babe. I'll be a freakazoid. Come on and wind me up. Shake your body like you just don't care. I said it. Be a freakazoid if you care. I said it. Shake your body like you just don't care. I said it. Be a freakazoid if you care. I said it. See it.
Don't you wanna?
I can deal with that situation. I don't care about my reputation. Give me a freaky, kinky nation. The total female population. I can deal with that situation. I don't care about my reputation. Egyptian lover, sexy, Savior. It's not just a name. It's an addiction. It looks so fast. My scratch so sweet. There's not another DJ. What is the DJ if we can't scratch? Well, I can do it all. What is the DJ if we can't scratch? Well, I can do it all. What is the DJ if we can't scratch? What is the MC if we can't rap? What is a beat without a line back? Well, I can do it all, baby, all like scratch.
Yeah.
Each day was just another day. Night the lonely interlude just came. Then blew away. You know, girl, everything was calm one day until you fell in my life. The spell that I'm under has caught me. I'm in a taste. Your lightning and thunder sets my poor heart ablaze. You see, girl, you thrill me, have killed me. That's what you do.
And the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
To LA Talk Live and the Talk Live Broadcast Network, original reality radio, handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk. Stay tuned.